أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We started QC6 with the Juz 2. First quarter we studied 35 ayahs. In second quarter we studied 25 ayahs. In third quarter we studied 30 ayahs. And we completed the third quarter. We then started the fourth quarter, it have 21 ayahs. After that we will start the Juz 3. The first quarter will have 21 ayah and the second quarter some part it will have 13. We will study 34 ayahs in Juz 3 and we will come Suratul Fatih and the Suratul Baqarah. The Suratul Baqarah 286 ayahs will complete in Juz 3. Let's look the ayahs before we start. So there is issue with the net. Let to recite. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والوالدات يرضعن أولادهن حولين كاملين لمن أراد أن يتم الرضاع وعلى المولود له رزقهن وكسوتهن بالمعروف لا تكلف نفس إلا وسعها لا تقدر والدا بولدها ولا مولود له بولده وعلى الوارث مثل ذلك فإن أراد فصال عن طرد منهما وتشاور فلا جناح عليهما وإن أردتم أن تسترضعوا أولادكم فلا جناح عليكم إذا سلمتم ما آتيتم بالمعروف واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله بما تعملون بصير. I think we have done this yesterday in previous class. والذين يتوفون منكم ويعذرون أزواجا يتربصن بأنفسهن أربعة أشهر وعشرا فإذا بلغن أجلهن فلا جناح عليكم فيما فعلن في أنفسهن بالمعروف والله بما تعملون خبير ولا جناح عليكم فيما أردتم به من خطبة النساء وأكننتم في أنفسكم علم الله أنكم ستذكرونهن ولكن لا توعدوهن سر إلا أن تقولوا قولا معروفا ولا تعزموا عقدة النكاح حتى يبلغ الكتاب أجله واعلموا أن الله يعلم ما في أنفسكم فاحذروا واعلموا أن الله غفور حليم. Mothers may nurse their infants for 2 whole years for those who desire to complete the nursing period. It is the duty of the father to provide for them and clothe them in a proper manner. No soul shall be burdened beyond its capacity. No mother shall be harmed on account of her child, and no father shall be harmed on account of his child. The same duty rests upon the higher if the couple desire weaning by mutual consent and consultation. They commit no error by doing so. Or you commit no error by hiring nursing mothers. as long as you pay them fairly. And be wary of Allah and know that Allah is seeing of what you do. As for those among you who die and leave widows behind, their widows shall wait for themselves for 4 months and 10 days. When they have reached their term, there is no blame on you regarding what they might honorably do with themselves. Allah is fully acquainted with you, what you do. You commit no error by announcing your engagement to women or by keeping it to yourself. Allah knows that you will be thinking about them, but do not meet them secretly unless you have something proper to say, and do not confirm the marriage tie until the writing is fulfilled. And know that Allah knows what is in your souls, so beware of him and know that Allah is forgiving and forbearing. Wal walidatu wawiza ataf. Al walidat is again mubtada marfu ilamat rafa damma. يردنا إذا فعل مضارع مبني على سكون لتسأل بالنون نسوة التي هي ضمير متصل مبني على فتح في محل رفع فاعل. And what about the fail and file? They make a jumla في محل رفع خبر और जुमला min मुब्तदा व खबर ला महल्ला min अराब इस्तनाफिया. Next is औलादुहुन्ना. औलाद is a maful bi mansub wa ilamat nas fatah wa huwa mudaf wa hunna is zamir mutsil mabni ala fatah ala mahal jar mudaf ilayhi. So this औलादुहुन्ना, this औलाद is a maful bi and hunna is a zamir attached, and औलाद is a mudaf, hunna is a mudaf ilayh. So mudaf ilayh join come as a maful bihi. Hawlaini is the zarf zama maful fihi mansub wa ilamat nasf ya lianna musanna. Hawlaini is for the dual musanna min wa huwa mutalik bil fail fi yardana, and this hawlain is concerned with ya'dana, this fail ya'dana winning. Kamilaini is sifa mansub wa ilamat nasf ya lianna musanna. So this is actually Kamilaini is the sift of Hawlain. So it's sift and masuf join and come mudaf mudaf. The next is liman. Li is a harf jar mabni ala kasra, and man is a ismi masula wa mani allazi. Arada is a fi'l. So this fi'l is sila masula of man. So liman is jar majur, it's mutalik bil fi'l yardana. Arada is fi'l mazi mabni ala fatha wa fa'il zamir mustir jawazun taqdiru huwa wa jumla min fi'lu fa'il la mahalla min arab silatul mawsula. So this fi'l and fa'il arada is jumla sila for man ismi mawsula. The next is an. An is a harf masdar wa nasb wa istiqbal mabni ala sakun. Yutimma is the ism. This is fail mudare mansub bihi an wa ilamat nasb fata wa fa'il zamir mustir jawazun taqdiru huwa wa jumla silatul masula harf an wa an fail fi ta'wil masdar fi mahall nasb maf'ul bihi. Actually, this an yutimma, it is coming as a masdar mu'awwal. Arada is a maful bihi li fi'li yatimma mansub wa ilamat nas fatah wa ala. Waw is a harf, ala is again harf. So waw is a harf ataf mabni ala fatah, and ala is a harf mabni jar mabni ala sakun. And after the ala there is a word al mauludi ismi majroor bawaja ala. So Allah with this ism majur become jar majur, and it's a mutalik khabar muqaddam mahzuf. lahu is a jar majur, हर्फ जर मबनी अला फतह और हा ज़मीर मुत्सल मबनी अला दम्मा फी महल जर बिल लाम, और जार मजरूर मुतालिक महजूफ नाइब फाइल ले इसम मफूल. Look here, al wada, it is a majhul. So here this lahu, they are coming as a maful, the naib file. Rizquna, rizq is a mubtada muakhar and marfu ilamad rafa damma. وجملة من مبتدا وخبر محذوف لا محل من إعراب معطوفة بالواو على جملة الوالدات يرضعن. Actually, رزقهن is a jumla failure and is getting ataf on the rida. Yardana, that is the main sentence. وكسوتهن وواو is a ataf. حروف ataf مبني على فتح, and the kiswa is a ism matuf ala rizq. This is on the ataf on the rizq. Marfu is marfu ilamat rafa damma. Wa huwa mudaf. And hunna is the mudaf ilay. So this mudaf ilay become what? It's become muttasil, or is concerned with this one, rizquhunna. Kiswatuhunna is on the rizquhunna ataf. Bil marufi jar majur. By zahar jar mabni ala kasra, al maruf isme majur bawaja ya wa ilamat jar kasra. Wa jar majur mutalik ba mahzuf hal wa sab hal is risk wa kaswa. So this risk and kaswa which are getting ataf matuf, they are concerned here with the hal, and bil maruf is their condition. Let's have the remaining part of the ayah. तुकल्लफु फेल मुदारे मरफू बसबूते दम्मा ज़ाहिरा, नफ्सुन फाइल, it's नाइफाल because तुकल्लफु is the majhul mudare, this is mudare majhul. Illa is the istisnafa, so we have tukallifu nafsa. We will say fail with its naifile. Actually fail is fail mudare majhul with naifile become jumla failure. Illa is the istisna. Wasaha is a maful bihi, and moreover wasa is a mudaf, ha is a zamir mudaf ilayh. So we say mudaf ilayh is coming maful bihi. La is a harf jazm. It was tadaru. Due to this la, it has become tudara. This la is giving the jazm. This is among the lamat. What are the lamat? Lam-e ta'lil, lam-e ta'qid, and lam-e amr. Walida is a naib file because tudaru is also majhul. Be is a harf. Walid is a majhul. At the same time, it's mudaf. Ha is the mudaf. So mudaf with jar, the harf jar become jar majhul. Waw is a ataf. La is the jazim. So we can say what the part we have a fail, a file, a maful bihi become jumla failure. Then we say fail with its file with a jar majur become jumla failure. Wa is a harf ataf, la is a jazim. So fail is mahzuf. Maulud is the naib file of that mahzuf, that must be majhul. Lahu jar majhul, bi waladi again jar majhul. Wow, and walid is mudaf, he zamir mudaf ilayh. Waw is a ataf, ala is a harf jar, al warisi majrur. At the same time, al waris is the mudaf, and this kasra ya is mudaf ilay. So we say jar majrur and khabre muqaddam mahzuf. So what we have got? We have got a fail, knife file, jar majur, and other jar majur become jumla failure. The next is misal. Misal is a mubtada. Mislu, mubtada. Zalika, misal is a mudaf at the same time, and zalika is the mudaf alayh. So mudaf alayh is coming at the place of mubtada. So the first part will mubtada and second have the relation. Fa is a ataf. So we have got only this mubtada because khabar muqaddam mahzuf, mubtada muakhir. So say mubtada muakhir with khabar muqaddam mahzuf becomes what? Jumla ismiya. Fa is a ataf. In is a harf shart jazim. So arada, it was aradu, fail mazi mabni arada. And look, when the inna come with the madi verb, it does not changes because madi is mabni. Fisalun. So alif is the file, arada. Fisalan is a maful bihi. An is a harfiyat. Taradin majrur. Minha again jar majrur. Waw is ata. Wo will say fail with its file, with its maful bihi, with its jar majrur, with another jar majrur become jumla failure sharti. Waw is ataf. Tashawir is a mutuf on the taradin. Fa is a rabita. La is nafi jins because after is a ism is coming that is mansub. Juna is a ismullah. When ismullah we need the khabrullah. Alayhim it's a jar majur. Khabrullah is mahsub. We will say la with its khabar and with the la with its ism with the khabar mahzuf and with the jar majrur mutalik ke khabar become what? Jumla ismiya. Waw is a ataf, in is a harf shart. So arada, aradatum. Actually arada is fail mazi mabni. What is the sign? Sakun. Ta is a file. So fail and file jumla failure become the failul shart. An is a nas. Tastardi'u. It was tastardi'una due to an. The noon is gone. So we'll say fail mudare mansoob bawaja noon mahzufa. Wow is the sign of zamir. So it's a file. It's showing antum. Uladakum. Ulad is a mudaf. Kum is the mudaf alayh. Uladakum mudaf and kalim maful bihi. So we say fail which is file with maful bihi become jumla ismiya. Next is fa. Fa is a rabita. La nafi jins. Juna ismo la. Alaykum jar majur. Khabar mazu. We will say la with its ism and with khabar mazuf and jar majur mutalik ke khabar become jumla ismiya. Because it have ism and khabar. Next is salamtum. Fail mazi mabni. Sakun is the sign. And tum is the tafai. Ma is maful bihi. So at the same time, ma is a ismi mausula. So there is a sila. Ataitum. Fail mazi mabni with sign. Tafai. We say fail and file. And jar majur is mutalik ke fail. Become jumla failure silatul masula. So this silatul masula is coming maful bi. So we will say fail with this file with its maful bi. This completes is coming as jumla failure. Waw is a ataf. Ittaqu fail amar mabni. Basabut nun mazufa. And waw is the sign of zamir that is file. So it's marfu. Allah isme jalala is maful bi. Waw is ataf. So we say wattaqullah. Only this part. Fail file with its maful bi become jumla failure amriya. Wa'lamu. Waw is ataf. A'lamu fail amr mabni. Basabute noon mahzufa. Waw is the file antum. Anna, now the Anna sentence is starting, so we have only this part. We will say fail with its file become Jumla Failia Amriya. Because you know, there are a special type of sentences called Jumla Inshaiya. True speaking, we have two categories, or the sentences or Jumla can be divided into two parts. Jumla Khabriya or Jumla Inshaiya. The Jumla Khabriya may be of again two types. Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fi'liya. And this Jumla Inshaiya, it may have 10 different types of Jumlas. Just like Jumla Amriya, the Amr. Jumla Nahiya, the Nahi. Jumla Failia, Nahiya, Nafiya. Nafiya means the negative. Jumla Istafamiya, the questions. Jumla Shartiya, that is also come under that. So it have 10 different types of sentences. We have done it in grammar portion. You can go and consult that part. So here when we say Jumla Amriya, we say Jumla Failia Amriya, so it is Jumla Inshaiya. So what is the difference between Jumla Khabriya and Inshaiya? Why we separate them? The Khabriya sentence, you can say may be true or may false. But in Inshaiya, you can't say about it. If I'm putting a question, what's your name? You can't say it's true or false. You will say, yes, it's a question. If I say it's not night now, it's a sentence of negation. If I say do this, this is a amal. So these, the Inshaiya, there is no true false. They are actually demanding something. They are ordering or commanding someone, or telling something which has to be done or should be done or will be done or will be answered. So they are not concerned with true and false. But the Jumla Khabriya, you say today is 7th March. This is a news. It may be false, it may be true. If it is right, then you say it's true. If not, you will say, no, it's fact, it's false. So the Jumla Khabriya is like that. You hear some news, this news may be true, may be false. But in Jumla Inshaiya, there is nothing like that. You can say it's true or false. You say there is something has been ordered, something has been asked or negated or have been questions like that. So Jumla Failia Amriya. Anna is a harfun nas. Allah isme jalala is the mansub ismu Anna. Inna Allah ghafur. B is a harf jar. Ma is a ismu majrur. Bima is the jar majrur. So we will say ismu Anna. Ta'maluna is a fail mudare marfu basabute noon zahra. And waw is the file. Basir is the khabru inna. So we will say Anna with its ism, with its khabar, and of Jumla Failia Mutallik khabar become Jumla Ismiya. The next is Wallazina. Waw is a ataf. Allazina is the mubtada. Yutawaffuna fail mudare marfu basabute noon zahra. Waw is the file. And it is not file, it's naib file because yutawalluna. First having dhamma before the last letter fatah, so it's majhul, mudare majhul. So naib file, minkum jar majhul, waw is ataf, yazuruna fail. So we have this part. Wallazina yatawaffuna minkum. How we'll analyze? We say mubtada and khabar has not come yet. So Either we should yatawaffuna fail mudare fail plus naib file plus jar majur become jumla failia khabar, or we can say khabar mahzuf. If we say khabar mahzuf, we will say mubtada with its khabar mahzuf and with our jumla failia mutaliq khabar become jumla ismiya. Or we can say mubtada with its khabar in the form of jumla failia become jumla ismi. Wawa visa ataf yahzaruna again fail mudare marfu basabute nun, nun is there. Waw is a file, so it is hum. Azwajin is a mansub ism, we'll say maful bihi. So we got fail, file with maful bihi become jumla failya. And it's ataf. So it's getting to ataf on the sentence of what is there? Yatawaffuna minkum. So this complete zwajun, yazuruna zwajun is ataf on the yatfuna minkum. The ataf is always it may be mufrid on mufrid. It may be murakkab on some murakkab. Or it may be some sentence, jumla, murakkab on some jumla. Or it may be a'id, ataf on some a'id. So when there is ataf, the ataf always goes to similar thing. If it's a mufrad, mean the single word, it will be mufrad on that word. If it's a compound, the compound will be murakkab only on compound. Jumla will murakkab the ataf on the jumla. Ait will be the art. It will not that ait will be on the mufrad or murakkab or jumla, or the mufrad will be murakkab jumla ait ataf. No. Here if we say this yahzurun azwajukum, it is a jumla failia, fail file maful, and it's getting ataf, so it will be on some jumla. That jumla is here. Yahtazuruna minkum. So this is ataf on that. That it means. The next is yatarbasna, fail mudare mabni by ilamat udama. Why the fail mudare is mabni? Last time I told you the fail mudare may be normally the fail. What is the fail form? Fail may be rafa, it may be nas, it may be majzoom, while the ism may be rafa, in the state of rafa, it may be in the state of nas, or it may be in the state of jar. So remember, ism can never be majzoom. Fail can never be majroor. This is the rule. So in fail, we say either it is rafa, it is nas or majzoom. But here I am telling it's mabni. What is happening? When I say fail mudare mabni, here I am saying fail mudare mabni. What is happening? There is no mabni thing in fail. Either it should be rafa, nas or majzoom. It can't be jar. Majroor, it is never majroor. Ism cannot be majzoom. It fail cannot be majroor. Now, what is happening? This mabni, yes, last time sometime I have told you people, the mudare can be mabni. When it is mabni, and why it's mabni? I hope you all people have left the class. I am alone in the class talking to myself. Isn't so?
It's Muannas, the siga of the feminine stays Mabni.
God thanks somebody is in the class and responded. I thought I myself is continuing at myself and teaching to
No,
me.
we are listening very
And all
carefully.
they have left their seats just to show their presence, names are appearing. Okay. Last time I told you mudare, the five form of mudare which have dhamma. Yafalu, tafalu, tafalu, afalu, nafalu. Their sign is dhamma. And their presence of dhamma mean they are marfu, rafa. Absence of dhamma mean either they are mansub nas or they are majzoom in the jazm state. And the seven out of them, they are called arab. They are called siga of arab. Nune arabi. Yafalu, yafalane, yafaluna. Tafalu, tafalane, tafalina. Tafaluna and tafalina, they are seven. Yafala ne, yafaluna, tafalane, tafaluna, tafalina, and one is come tafalane, tafalane two twice. So they all are called noon Arabi. Their noon presence mean they are marfu, and absence of noon mean they are mansub or they are majzoom, not majzoom. Only two siga, they are called the Nune Nasma. Nune Nasma is Hunna Antunna. The Nun of a Nune Nasma, it's remain present. It does not changes. Its sign does not change. It always have fatah. In the state of Rafa, Nune Nasma is fatah. In Nas, again fatah. Jazm, it's again. So that is the two, that two are called mabni. What are the mabna? One is the hunna, other is the antunna. And the Arab of these both is fatah. They never changes. In Arabic grammar, anything can change due to any reason. But the noon and niswan never changes, never changes. It remains same. Their rafa is also noon fatah, their nas is also noon fatah, their jar is also noon fatah. We say mabni. When they come in the state of marfu, we will say mahallan marfu, dhamma, mahallan dhamma. When they come in the state of nas, they already have fatah, we will say mansub with sign of fatah. And when they come in the majzoom, we will say mahallan majzoom because they are coming as a majzoom. So that is the way to tell their sign. Fatah zahira, mahallan marfu, mahallan majzoom, etc. So that was the reason why we are here saying that fail mudare mabni basabute noon sakun, and noon is the attached verb. When a verb attaches or when it's even in the part of the verb, that is noon and aswa, and that shows the sign of fatah. Bi anfusihunna, bi is a harfijar, anfus is a mudaf, inna is a mudaf. So mudaf join become the ism majrur for the bi harf. So this complete structure is jar majrur. Arbata is a maful fihi. Ashhar, it's the mudaf because arba is a mudaf. And waw is a ataf. Ashran is a mudaf. Now look, ashran is a mufrid. What is that? Ashrun is a mufrad word. It's a single word and it is getting ataf. So it is on what ataf? It is ataf on this arba. Ashar, it is the sifa of arba. It is not coming as a separate individual word. It's coming as a sifa. So ashra is ataf on the arba. So mufrad on mufrad, sentence on sentence, or the phrase on phrase, compound on compound, ayat on ayat is always ataf. But when we say ataf, we say call it tawabi. Tawabi are four. Ataf is tawabi. Sifa is tawabi. Badal is tawabi. What is the fourth thing that is tawabi? We saw four things are tawabi. Three I told, fourth you have to.
Badal, badal and mubdal minhu.
I said ataf, sifa, and badal. What is the fourth one?
Tawqeed.
Yes,
Yeah, Tawqeed.
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 Tawqeed is the fourth one. They are called tawabi. In this, they follow the Arab of predecessor. So that is the tawabi. So ataf whenever come, that is tawabi. Next, what was here? Fa is a ataf. Iza is a mudaf because it's zarf. All the zarf, 99% they come as mudaf. So iza maful bihi balagna fail mazi mabni kun is the sign, noon is the noon niswa fa'il, and ajlahunna is the maful bihi. Again ajla is a mudaf, hunna is a mudaf le, mudaf le is coming maful bihi. So what we say, look at now, we say fail with its file, with its maful bihi, jumla failure is coming what?
Mudaf ilayh.
Mudaf ilayh, for this mudaf iza. So iza with this complete structure become mudaf. What's a different type of mudaf you are getting? Normally in mudaf you have two words. One is mudaf, other is mudaf. Here look, it's not the word, it is the jumla failure. And that jumla failure has a file and maful bi. This complete sentence is coming as a mudaf ilayh. When it is mudaf ilayh, we have to mention the Arab. We will say mahallan, it is
Mahalan majroor.
majroor
Majroor.
because mudaf ilayh
Majroor.
had the jar. So we will say mudaf ilayh joined to make the mudaf murakkabe idafi compound. And that is getting ataf. Now let's to look where it is going to ataf. We say ataf. Go back. What you find here, arbata ashhara mudaf ilayh. So this is the compound, and this complete mudaf ilayh compound is coming to ataf on that. We saw ataf of a jumla failure on jumla failure. We saw a ataf of a mufrid on the mufrid. Now we are looking the third type of ataf going. That is murakkabe idafi coming on the murakkabe idafi as a ataf. Okay. So fa is a rabita, la is a la nafi jins, because the ism after that is coming, that is mansub, junah. So it is la ism. When it's a ismullah, where is the khabar? We have to find alaykum jar majur, fima is again jar majur, khabrullahi se mahzuf. So our question is solved. We will say la with its ism, with its khabar mahzuf, and a jar majur and other jar majur, both related with the khabar, become jumla ism, because there is ism and khabar. Fa'alna, what is that? Fail mazi mabni, and sakun is the zahira. Now the noon is attached. We will say it's fa'il. That is the part of fail actually. So it's fail and file. Fi is a harf jar. Anfusihinna. Again, anfus is mudaf. Hinna is a mudaf. Mudaf alayh joining, becoming a ism majur for the harf jar fi. So this is the most frequent occurring compound of the Quran. There is a harf jar followed by ism majur, and that ism is mudaf. There is another ism majrur mudaf le. Both mudaf le join make a single ism majrur for the harf jar. That harf jar join with this become the jar majrur. So this complete structure is jar. Bil maruf. B is a harf jar. Maruf is jar majrur. So it will become jar majrur for the previous sentence. Waw is a istanafiya. New thing has started. Allah isme jalala mubtada. B harf jar. Ma is here masula and isme majrur. Now look here again. If I say ma isme masula, it needs a sila. And sila is normally a jumla. Usually jumla fi. Or maybe some compound or murakkab. Ta'maluna is a fail mudare marfu basabut noon zahira. Waw is the fa'il, that is antum. Khabirun is the khabar. So we say jumla failure is the silatul masula. Now this silatul masula with this isme masul become what? Isme majroor for the harf jar bi. Earlier what we were making? Mudaf mudafile. Now look, a new thing has come as a majrurism. That is jumla failure. Jumla failure complete is coming as a isme majroor for the harf jar bi. So harf jar bi with this jumla, complete jumla, which is masula, isme masula and sila. This complete is coming what? Isme majroor for the harf jar. So this complete is jar majroor. Khabir is the khabar. We say mubtada, which is khabar, and with its jar majroor. Now we will not say fail, jumla failure mutalliq ke khabar. We'll say jar majroor mutalliq ke khabar. So become jumla ismi. The next waw is a ataf. La is a line nafi jins. Juna is a ismun. With this alaykum jar majroor. Fima again jar majur. Aradahum another verb. So we have wala juna alaykum fima. That is the part. We say la with its ism, with its khabar mahzuf, and a jar majur and other jar majur both concerned with the khabar become jumla ismiya. Aradatum. Arada is fail mazi mabni sakun zahira. Ta is the file tum, and b is a jar majur. Min is a harf jar. Khitbati the isme majur at the same time it's a mudaf. An nisai mudaf le. So mudaf le isme majur for the harf jar min. Min with this become jar majur. So aw is ataf. So what is the part in our hand to analyze? Aradatum bihi min khitbatin nisa. We will say fail with this file, with this maful bihi and other maful bihi. Sorry, jar majur and other jar majur become what? Jumla failure. Aw is a ataf. Aknantum fail madi mabni sakun is zahir. Ta is a file. Fi anfusikum. Fi is a harf jar. Anfus is a mudaf. Kum is a mudaf le. Mudaf le becoming ism majrur for harf jar fi. So jar majrur. Alima is a fail, so we have this part in our hand to analyze. Aw aknantum fi anfusikum. Aw is ataf. Aknantum fail with this file jar majrur become jumla failure and it's getting ataf. Find out that sentence where it can be because it's a sentence. So sentence is aradahum bihi min khadbatu nisa. This is a complete sentence. And this complete sentence aknantum fi anfusikum is going to ataf on this sentence. Next is alima, fail, mazi, mabni. What is the sign? Fatah, zahira. Allah, isme jalala is the file. Annakum, anna is zahar. So we have only this. Alima, alimallah. Fail and file become jumla failure. Anna is the harfun nas. Kum is the ismu anna. Sa is a scene for istiqbaliya, for the future. Sat tazkuruna is the fi'l mudari marfu basabut nun zara. Hunna is attached verb and it is maful bihi. Waw is the file. So we say khabru anna is masu. We will stop here. We will say anna with its ism, with its khabr mahzuf and a jumla failure coming as a mutalliq ke khabar become. I, I have not started. How you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, sir.
Yes, I know. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So we were talking about this verb. Aradatuhum fi'l mudari mabni and sign is dhamma and tum is attached. That is tum is the verb for, so it's a part of verb, so it's a file. Bihi jar min harfi jar. So we did this till here. Where were we? Yes, lakinna. I said lakinna, laita, la'alla, inna, akhwatu inna. When they have a ism and they have a khabar. Lakinna is here harf istighraq. La is a jazim. Tawaiduhunna. Tawaidu is a fail mudari majzoom. Basabute noon mazufa. And hunna is the attached verb, so it's a maful bi. And what is the file? Waw is the file. And with sirra, it is a maful bihi sani. So we say fail with its file, with its a maful bihi awwal and maful bihi sani are the maful bihi, and at the second maful bihi or sani become jumla failure. Illa is the istisna, an is a harf nas. Taqulu is the fail mudari mansub. Why? Basabute noon mahzufa. An when come an this is lan an hatta. They give the fatha to the sakun and they remove the noon of the plural. Qawlan, it's a maful bihi. Marfun is the sifa of the colon. So its murakabe tawsif is coming as a maful bihi. Waw is a taf. So we say fail with this file with is a maful bihi become jumla failure. Waw is a ataf. La is a jazim. So ta'azzimu, it was ta'azzimuna. So due to this la jazim, this which has given jazam, what is fail mudare marfu majzoom basabute noon mahzufa. Waw is a file antum. Ukdata is a maful bi. At the same time, ukdata is coming as a mudaf. An nikah is mudaf ilay. Isme majzoom. So ukdatu nikah is the jar mudaf ilay become maful bihi. Hatta again is a harfun nas. So what we have, we say fail with its file and with its a maful bihi become jumla failure. Hatta is a harf nas. Yabla la. It was yabghulu. It was dhamma here. But due to hatta it has become harf. We saw the hatta has two roles. Either it's come as a harf-jar. When it's come harf-jar, follow is isme majroor. But when it's come as a nasib, giving a nas fatah, then there is a verb, and usually that is mudari. So it shows the sign of change dhamma into fatah. Or if it's a plural, noon is mazuf. So hatta is her nasib, and yablughu wa is become the mansub fail. Al kitabu is the file. Ajla is a mudaf. Who is the mudaf le? Mudaf le become murakkab idafi as a maful bihi. So we will say fail with its file, with its maful bihi become jumla failure. Waw is a istanafiya, mean new thing. A'lamu is a fail amr, mabni, basabute noon ma'zufa. Waw is a file. We say fail and file become jumla failure. Anna is a harfun nas. Allah isme jalala is the ismu anna. Ya'lamu is the fail mudare marfu basabut dhamma zahira. File huwa is mustatir. Khabru anna is mazum. We say Anna with its ism, with its khabar mahzuf, and is a jumla failure muta'alliq khabar become jumla ismiya. Ma is a maful bi. We will attach this with the this jumla failure. Fi harfe jar, anfus, again anfus is the mudaf, kum is the mudaf le. So mudaf le join with this harfe jar become jar majrur. So what we will say fail with its file, not file. We will say fail with its file, with its maful bihi, with its jar majrur become jumla failure muta'alliq khabr mahzuf. Now from here we got another word. What is that? Fa. Fa is a rabita. Ahzaruhu. Ahzaru is a fi'l amr mabni. What is the sign? Nun mahzufa. And wow is a file. Who is the zamir attached? So it's maful bi. We'll say fail with this file with maful bihi become jumla failiyah. Wow is a ataf. A'lamu. A'lamu is a fail amr mabni. Basabut nun mahzufa. Wow is a file. So we'll say fail with its file become jumla failiyah ataf. On it will be ataf. Look, here we have a jumla failure. So this jumla failure is going to be ataf on this jumla failure. Anna. Anna is a harfun nas. Allah isme jalala is the ismu anna. Ghafurun is the khabru anna. Halimun is the khabru sani. We will say anna with its ism, with its khabr awwal and khabr sani become jumla ismiya. Or in other words, we can say Ghafurun, Halimun is the sifa. So it become murakkab tawsifi. The murakkab tawsifi or sifa become here the khabar. We will say anna with this ism and khabar become jumla ismiya. Or we can say anna with this ism with this khabr awwal with khabr sani. We can make it to different khabar or we can make it a compound coming as a khabar. Jumla ismiya. Let's go for the worldly translation of the ayahs. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir wal walidatu, and the mothers yurda'na shall suckle awladahunna their children hawlaini 2 years kamilani whole complete. Liman arada, and who desire an yutimma ridata a complete the suckling, wa ala, and on al maulud lahu the woman to the child is born, rizquhunna, and their food, wa kiswatuhunna, and their clothing, bil maruf, in a fair manner, la tukallafu nafsa, and soul is not tasked, illa was'aha, except its capacity, la tudar waladu, and neither the mother should be made to suffer bi waladiha for the child, wala, and not Mawluduhu, the woman, the child is born, bi waladihi, for his son or child, wala walal warisi, and on the her, mislu, like zalika, that, fa in arada fasalun, and if both decide on winning, antaradin, by mutual consent, minhuma, of both of them, wa tashawiru, and after consultation, fala juna, and then there is no sin alayhuma, on them both, wa in aradatum, and if you decide antastardi'u, ask another woman to suckle, wa awladakum, your children, fala juna, and there is no sin alaykum, on you. Iza salamtum, and when you pay, ma ataytum, what you give, bil ma'ruf, in a fair manner, wattaqullah, and fear Allah, wa'lamu, and know, anna Allah, that Allah, bima ta'malun, or seer, or knows, basir, whatever you do, he knows very well. Wallazina, and those yatawaffuna, who die, minkum, of you, wa yahzuruna azwajun, and leave wives behind, yatarabasna, they shall wait, bi anfusihinna, with themselves, arbata ashar wa ashra, mean 4 months and 10 days. Fa iza balagna, and when they reach ajlahunna, their term, فَلَا جُنَاحَ, then there is no sin, alaykum, on you, فِيمَا فَعَلْنَا, in what they do, فِي أَنفُسِهِنَّ, concerning themselves, bil ma'ruf, in a fair manner. Wallahu, and Allah, bima ta'maluna khabir, well aware of what you do. Wala junah, and there is no sin, alaykum, on you, fima aradatum, in what you offered, bihi, with it, min khitbati, of the marriage proposal, an nisa, to women, aw aknantum, or you conceal, fi anfusikum, in yourself, alim Allah annakum, Allah knows that you, satazkuruna hunna, you will mention or remember them, walakin, but la tu'aduhunna, not make a promise with them, sirran, secretly or secret, illa, except, antakulu kolun, that you say something, a saying, marufan, mean the honorable way, mean openly. Wala tu'azzimu, and not resolve on ugdatan nikah, tie of marriage, hatta yublagul kitaba, until the prescribed term reaches, period. Ajluhu, its end. Wa'alamu, and know, anna Allah ya'lamu, that Allah knows ma, what, anfusakum, in yourself. Fahzaruhu, so beware of him. Wa'alamu, and know, anna Allah, that Allah, ghafurun, of forgiving, halimun, of forbearing. Let's do a hadith. Narrated Al-Arbadah ibn Sariya, the messengers of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam delivered an eloquent speech that caused us, our eyes to shed tears and our hearts to be greatly moved. A man said, this is the speech of a man who will depart from this life soon. What would you recommend us, messenger of Allah? He said, I recommend you fear Allah and fear and obey, even if an Ethiopian slave is your ruler, for he of you will be live long, will see great disputes, and keep away from the innovated practices, for they are misleading. He of you would witness this, let him adhere to the sunnah of mine and that of the rightly guided lips. Stick to it firmly. Let's to pray. O Allah, bless us with the knowledge that leads to the strong belief in you, messengers, books, angels, hereafter, qadar and well. Amantu billahi wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rusuli wal yawmil akhir wal qadri khairihi wa sharrihi min Allah ta'ala wal basi ba'd al maut. And make a plan. Inshallah, I will keep some time aside to ponder the verses of the Quran to increase my knowledge and every day. Look, the asma, marfu asma coming in these ayahs. Of course, rizku, kiswatun, nafsun, walidatun, mauludun, mislu, and of course, basirun. And the mansubat coming in this ayah, olada, radat, was'a, fasala, junaha, and ma, and Allah, and annallah, again Allah. Majrurat, among the majrurat you can see hunna, hawlaini, kamilaini, man, ala, malud, lahu, hu, rizquhunna, hunna, kiswatuhunna, hunna, ma'ruf, was'a, bi, waladi, and ha, again malud and ha, again waladi and he, waris, taradin, huma, min huma, alayhuma, again oladakum, kum is majroor, alaykum, kum is majroor, bil maruf, maruf is majroor, bima, ma is majroor. Now the compounds. Compounds are normally, when there is jar majroor, that is a compound. When there is mudaf mudafle, that is a compound. When there is a sifa pair, that is a compound. When there is a ismu ishara pair, that is a compound. When there is a ataf, that is a compound. What is the sixth compound I told you people? What is the sixth one? That is also compound. Four compound you know. We frequently talk. Jar majroor, murakkab idafi, murakkab tawsifi, murakkab shart. These are four. The fifth one is the ataf, murakkab atfi. There is a sixth one also. What is that? Seems you have not attended the Urdu class today, or you are just keeping quiet not to disclose it. Okay. Murakkab adadi. The adad, the numbers. The numbers when come with the other than madud. Other than madud, what is other than madud? The number and the things which we count. They also make a compound. They are not murakkab idafi. They are compound simply murakkab adadi. So let's have the jumla ismiya. All those which are mubtada, they are jumla ismiya. You can see jumla failure. All the fail or verb, they are jumla failure. Next have this next ayah. Iza is marfu. Allah, Khabirun, Allahu, again, and Al-Kitabu, Ghafurun, Halim, they all are marfu ism. Of course, the Allazi is mubtada, it's a marfu. Mansubat in this ayah, Azwajun, Arba, Ashra, Ajla, Junah, again Junah, Aradatum. Tum is a mansub because it's a attached verb with the fail. Kuntum, hunna, hunna, sirran, qawlan, ma'rufan, uqda, and same way ajla, Allah, ma, and whose, Allah. Now the majroor among these ayahs, minkum kum is the majroor, bi anfus, anfus is majroor, again hinna is a majroor, ashhar is a majroor, again ajla hunna is a majroor, alaykum kum is a majroor, fi ma is majroor, fi anfus is majroor, hinna is a majroor, ma'ruf is majroor, ma is majroor, alaykum kum is majroor, fi ma is majroor, aradatum bihi he is a majroor, min khitbati is a majroor, an-nisa is majroor, fi anfus is majroor, kum is majroor, an-nikah is majroor, and same way you can see ajlaw is a majroor, ma is majroor, anfus majroor and kum is majroor. Let's to have the compounds. All those jar majroor and murakkab idafi, murakkab tawsifi, and murakkab addi, and murakkab atfi, they all are murakkabat compound. Now what about the jumla ismiya? Wallazina, faiza, fa la junah, wallahu bima, wala junah, again Allah. What about jumla failure? All the verb. Yatawaffawna, yahzaruna, yatarbasna, balagna, fa'alna, ta'maluna, aradatum, aknantum, alima, tazkuruna, tu'aidu, taqulu, tu'ammiru, atu'azzimu, yablagu, a'lamu, ya'lamu, and ahzaru, a'malu. They all are verb. Let's to pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah. Innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any questions, your questions are welcome, please. Okay, no question. Let's recite the supplications once again. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz. See you tomorrow inshallah.